Pisces, May is your month. This is a month where if you walked away from something, you ended something, you closed a door, you closed a chapter of your life, this is a new beginning and it is going to grow and it is going to turn into something absolutely incredible for our Pisces. Now let's take a look at whatever information you need to hear from my guides to help you get into this new beginning and rise up into abundance. So I welcome Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising as we look at your May season. You know, it's an incredible month. It truly is. The month of May is going to be spectacular for so many people of all zodiac signs. And there are a few that stand out for sure. But one thing that I want you to know is this is a month, right now is the time for you to take that leap of faith, to make, what they're saying is to make the effort, take the time, schedule the appointments, find out all the information, do the research. It's like, I see the Fool card came out for you. All right, this is you taking that big risk, taking that leap of faith. And this is something they're showing me 3-5. It may have been 3 to 5 months, years ago, not months, years ago, where you thought of an idea, you had a dream, you had a vision. Your whole life is depending on the time right now in the year of 2024. And I'm talking about your future. What is coming for you? And so I see that you've been through a lot, and whatever this was, for some of you it was a relationship, so we may very well be talking about starting a new relationship. But whatever this was for you, there was this conflict. There was a lot of repetitive cycles for some of you where it was betrayal and lying and deception and everything negative that we can think of that you went through. And some of you, it was more than one person. It was over and over. And some of you, it was one person that did it over and over. Whatever happened, you're turning into this Empress energy. And this is what I love. The month of May, over the next 3 months, you guys are going to be starting into something new or expanding wherever you're at right now. And it is going to turn into absolute brilliance. It's going to go from abundance to prosperity is what's coming. And it's all because you walked away from something. Your life is completely transforming if you are open and allow this to come in. If you're still stuck in this energy of mourning the loss, if you're still find yourself in a negative way, book a session with me. Find a spiritual guidance coach that can help you through it. Whatever it is, it's time to turn around and see those Two of Cups behind you, because those Two of Cups is like this rebirth of Pisces. So whatever you've got going on, it is going to be beautiful. And again, this is something that you've already seen. Now, the vision may have happened in a dream. It may have happened in a daydream. Okay, just thinking about it. But it is going to be very lucrative. And when I say lucrative, that's financially. It is going to fill your mind with good things. It's very, very positive. But if you're still going through the transformation, you may find yourself a little bit jaded, a little jaded. So again, find somebody who can help walk you through this section so you can take advantage of the cosmic energy that's going on, the universal energy, the divine energy that is going to come down and bless our Pisces. Now that's your overall message for you and what you've accomplished, but we're going to take a look at your project, careers, education. Project is for those of you who do not have a job. You may be retired, you may be a stay-at-home parent. Whatever it is, this is your project, what you've been wanting to work on. And they're saying it's time for it. Look, you got the Death card again. Okay, so this is 3 times that I have seen this card for Pisces. You've got something that is completely changing you. Now, it may be that the career sector, the project, whatever it was, you have ended it and now you're starting in a new direction. It's almost like they're showing me a clean chalkboard. Okay, one of the old chalkboards that's black and then it had the white chalk on top of it, not the green one. I'm seeing the black one where it's just a blank page and you get to write on there exactly what you're doing, and you may be manifesting a new career path for some of you. Now, this career, I feel for a lot of you, has to do with they showed me a sheep. I don't know why. I see a sheep. Maybe you're going to write a book or write a movie about it. Maybe you're going to be a sheep farmer. Whatever that means to you, if you are dealing with sheep, this could be a logo that you are creating. But I see an actual sheep. It's adorable. It's kind of like, it's not animated, but it has a character type of a look to it. It's actually adorable. But whatever this is that you are growing, it's like starting from scratch. It's starting it a new direction in your career. This may be under your umbrella of what you did. For example, they're showing me accounting. If you were an accountant, if you were in that particular sector, you may be changing. Maybe you're going to get a CPA certification. You're going to grow and expand it. But definitely you are changing. And look, we got the Ten of Swords again. You have ended something. All right. Remember tens, which is your number for the month. 10, 10, 10, 10, 10, 1, 0, 1, 0. The entire month of May, you may be seeing that. And it may actually change over to 111 is what I'm being shown. Now, if you're new to my channel, I see it, hear it, feel it, I know it. I am a psychic medium and I connect with guides, my guides, to share with any information for each zodiac sign. And right now they're here with us for Pisces. So I see the visions over here. I hear it in my ear. So let's keep going, because this is like unbelievable transformation, picking yourself up and shaking off all of the dust and all of the pieces and the fragments and the broken, shattered glass. And I feel for a lot of you that shattered glass was because you had put all your heart and soul, all your energy into this, and they're actually showing me that. You're starting something new. You're going to get this new idea. Now, the Queen of Wands is a great card to get. This is your action-oriented card. This is taking that leap of faith, which would represent the sign, the zodiac sign of Aries. The Queen of Wands is Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo, but it's all about fire. It's about passion. It's following the passion that you are feeling inside. This is, I got to do this. I got to do this. I'm starting something new for you guys, and I've had to be working on it for quite some time. So it's like you just get this burning energy to get out there and do it. Some of you, I feel you're leaving your career to be a stay-at-home parent or to be a grandparent who's going to stay at home. They're showing me this where I see you surrounded with children. Okay, and it doesn't mean that you're going to have like tons of kids around you, but you could. You may be opening up a nursery, a daycare center, a park, parks and recreation, going to work for them. But it definitely has something to do with children. Now, the Queen of Wands is much more than this fiery energy. This is somebody who's mesmerizing, filled with confidence, absolute confidence that the direction you're going is the right direction for you. And you know this because of all that you've been through, all of the ending stuff, all that fragment stuff that's coming out of you. And if you need help with that, again, find somebody to help clear out your chakras, clear out your energy field so that you can remove any residue that's holding you back, because this is one season you are not going to want to let go of. Now, when it comes to those of you, when we're looking at projects, I feel like you're, again, that daycare, the children scenario could very well be a project that you are working on. Obviously, if you're letting go of one thing to stay home and work with the kids. So you may be diving in deep and volunteering your time to help your local community. I see like this, it looks like a downtown setting, what I'm seeing, and there's a tall buildings and they have red brick around the building. So it looks to me like it's more like a downtown area. Now, if you're looking to open up a facility to help children, this might be a homeless shelter, volunteering in a homeless shelter. And for some of you, I'm also seeing counseling. So you may even be volunteering your time to set up shop in a local area near you where you're going to help people in their situation, psychology, social work, and just being there, just absolutely being there. Pisces, there's another group of you that they're showing me where you may be going into different locations, like a hospital. This may be a hospital in a downtown setting. So like in the United States, a lot of the older hospitals, the state hospitals, the county hospitals, they're in like a downtown area that usually has that old red brick setting, and that's what it looks like to me. But I see somebody going from room to room where you're reading to the people that are there, going to the cancer floor and reading to the patients that are in there. It's like I see you reading, you're talking to people. What a wonderful thing to do to help humanity, but it is a big deal. Whatever you're going to choose to do, it's important that you analyze every detail. This is not a time for us to just take the leap of faith with this Fool card. We can take a leap of faith and have it turn in our favor as long as we've done the research, analyzing, okay, if this doesn't work, then I'm going to go this direction. If this works, I'm going to plan it out. I'm going to design my life plan, and that's what I'm seeing. You're going into a whole new venture when it comes to that portion of your life, and it's going to be very good. Now we're going to take a look at family and friends, then we're going to look at romance, and I'll give you the final guided message from my guides at the end, Pisces. And I feel with some of you, this situation that ended was a family structure. This might be for some of you, actually, I see families divided. No matter where you are in the world, it's like this, a lot of heart pain. And what I mean is broken heart, a broken heart. Okay. So this is family members that you did not see eye to eye, and you may have been apart from them for 7 to 10 years, Pisces. Some of you, I mean, it can be different for all of you, but they're showing me that. And this is going to be your new life. You may have been waiting, and a lot of parents have a tendency to do that if their children go on, and this is what I found through my clients. They wait. They're going to stay in the same home. They're not going to travel overseas. They're going to repress their life until that family member comes back, until that person comes back. They're afraid they won't be able to find them, or if they need them, they'll be gone, having an enjoyable life. So they sit in a place of misery, waiting, wondering, no communication. And I have not said that in another reading. Oh my goodness, look at that. You got the death card again. It's a big ending. It's a big closure that happened in a family relationship, where now you're getting ready to jump in and travel. You're going to go to new places. For some of you, I feel this person may have reached out in Mercury in retrograde. They may have actually communicated to you, and that communication may be getting you guys to meet together, which is going to be nice, kind of starting a new relationship, because what was will never be. You can't go backwards and have it be, you were with them for 15 years or more, and now it's going to pick up exactly where it left off. There is a slight chance of that, but that's not what I'm being shown for this group of you. Leave a comment if you're one of these people that have gone through this situation with your family members, where that separation has made you feel stuck and restricted. And now you can feel the energy, and you can definitely feel it. The new moon is bringing so much power behind whatever we're thinking. And if you're thinking it, you're going to start seeing it. So you can practice that at home, but pay attention to what you're thinking. If you start seeing 10-10, like I said, 10 is your number for the month of May. That's the ending, and the 1 follows behind. The new beginning follows behind. So you're moving into a beautiful direction. You have the 6 of Wands, and this is excellent. This is feeling fantastic, finally feeling like you have a purpose, feeling your direction of life is going to be very good for you. Okay, making amends getting the closure, releasing yourself from guilt. For some of you, it's more about guilt. And you may have been dealing with a Virgo, a Taurus, or a Capricorn energy. But this King of Pentacles is somebody who generally puts all of their energy into building what they consider their empire. It may very well be you, where you were feeling sound and structured, and this person, this family member, took from you. They took your not only your time and your energy, but your actual financial resources as well. So I feel that there is this new victory around this person who caused so much pain. And one of the best ways to defeat somebody who has come in and flipped you upside down, they leave you there. They leave you flipped upside down, Pisces. You guys know this without a doubt. I'm sure you've seen it with other people or experienced it hands-on yourself. But they leave you lying there like you can't get up, you can't go on, you're just done. And they walk away feeling, yes. And you stand up and you rebuild yourself, you rebuild your foundation, you fix everything in your personal foundation, which is how I started the beginning of this reading, where now you are transformed and now you're like, I'm doing what I want to do. This person, I feel, is going to reach out to you again if they didn't during Mercury in retrograde. Or they may have talked to you telepathically, because Pisces, you're highly telepathic individuals for sure. You're very intuitive and you can hear people talk to you. What they're showing me is them coming in and handing you coins, okay? Coins is indicating money, your resources, whatever you invested in this person. You may have actually invested in helping them get into a new home, get into a new career themselves, and then they said, and they're gone. Whatever it was, there is a moment of giving back to Pisces, getting back what they took. Now, for some of you, it may have taken them 7 to 10 years to get themselves fixed and in a position where they could pay you back. But I don't think that's necessarily true for a lot of you. Whoever this particular individual was may have gone through their own personal transformation, and that held them up because they didn't know what to do. If you experience the spiritual awakening, we see things around us that we never saw before. It was always there. Everything has always been there. But the perception of what we're seeing, if all the layers come off, right? The clouded illusions, the masks that people wear to hide whoever they really are, so that we don't know exactly what's going on. And then this spiritual awakening breaks all of that apart and we feel defeated. And so getting up and moving forward is the greatest accomplishment that we could ever do. And I feel you've already went through it, but this person may have actually gone through it as well. If you haven't heard from them, I'm seeing that you will. It looks more around the time of June. Some of you, it may be in May. That may be the initial communication, the initial notification, I'm going to pay you, or actually a check in the mail, something like that. If people still use checks in the mail, but that's what they're showing me, is a check in the mail. Leave us a comment if this is you. Now we're going to take a look at your relationship, romantic relationship sector, because again, you may have gone through a divorce. You may have ended a relationship with your partner. Some of you, no matter how they are gone, this is you being reborn. This is you starting your life over again. So let's see who and what was going on, what they're going to tell us, and then I'll give you the final guided message. Look at that, your cards just all flew out, leading to the 10 of Pentacles. Again, another 10. You've got 10s all over the board. That is definitely your, yeah, you had somebody deceptive. You were dealing with somebody who was very deceptive, manipulative, negative, lying, betrayal. It looks to me like you were dealing with somebody who may have had another partner. They may have been cheating on you, is what I'm seeing, your romantic partner. It may have been quite some time ago for this particular example. It may have been a while ago, so you were aware of it, but it just, you couldn't get it out of your head. You could not get this fixed. And because of that, it caused this separation between the two of you. You could be dealing with an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini individual, but this King of Swords, regardless of the zodiac sign, is somebody who is very logical, extremely intelligent. Now, he did not come in the reverse, which I'm really happy to see because the reverse would have been awful. But they did have a lot of, they're saying, mental influence over you, convincing you of things that you saw and telling you that you didn't see it. And I had somebody do that one time where I walked in and saw them wrapped arm in arm, okay? And when I went home, it was my husband. When I went home, he's like, "Oh, you didn't, that didn't happen. You didn't see it. Nothing happened. There was not, we didn't do that. That wasn't it." And just lying and lying, right? Lying. And I feel that may have been a situation for a group of you. Leave us a comment if that's you. It was a lot of you giving to this relationship, always giving and not getting much back. Waiting for your payout may have been really hard, okay? And when I say payout, that's ending this, that's healing the broken heart, that's picking yourself up, walking away with absolutely nothing. And because of all the energy and effort you've done, you've got the Ten of Pentacles. So if you're waiting for the closure, the divorce, this is a divorce some of you are going through. If you were waiting for this closure to happen, you're going to get notification of it in the month of May. It may not happen for another 2 months. I'm seeing July for this group of you. But the point is, it is going to be complete. You are going to feel rejuvenated and allowing the abundance to come in, and it's going to show in financial gain. Okay, this is financial gain. This is getting the things that you wanted, being patient, and it was really, really hard. Now, for those of you who are looking at relationships in general, because there's a lot of people ready for love. You're ready for love. You're waiting for love and hoping that it's the right one this time. You're getting ready to meet somebody who's going to be your match. And I feel for a lot of you, it's an actual Aquarius. It could be any of the zodiac signs, but I'm just seeing Aquarius, where it's like this intellectual stimulation between you and this person. You have conversations that are incredible, staying up till wee hours of the morning, and it is going to be amazing, and it is going to lead into something very long term. Now, this overcomes all of the negative aspects of all the relationships that didn't work, Pisces. And I know a lot of our Pisces have been very jaded, and you leave the comments in there and you're very angry. So I hope that you have let it go. But right now it's a point of time where you put the comment in there and say, it's my time. It's my season. It's my turn. And that's what I'm being guided to tell you when it comes to a relationship of romance. So let's take a look at the final guided message that they want you to know, Pisces, and I will give it to you. Take action. You're in touch with your truth and in this situation, and you need to trust your gut and lovingly assert yourself. Now, what a powerful message that is. It absolutely matches the reading that we just did. But this is the point in time where, being the fool, we can jump off a cliff, not pay attention, just go whee, boom. And you probably did that. We probably all done that at one point in time. But what they're showing me is you doing the research and you actually finding your way to use the rope and pull yourself back up and start it correctly, based on who you are today, based on the real person inside. And they're telling me that you have guides and angelic backup around you who are going to walk you down the dark and narrow path into the sunset, into this beautiful light, is what they're showing me. And the path is very small. It's about like this big, right? And you're walking down this darkened hallway, this darkened path. You can't really see the walls. There's really nothing around you, much like the fool would do. But yet there's that light. But in the back of your mind, you've done research, so you know that there's a wall about 3 feet around you. You know you have a team of people, a team of support, and that doesn't have to just be your guides and guardians and angels. That can be people like myself who are out here trying to help you in your life and guide you with them coming through me. So it's like, do not stop. You've come too far to turn back now. There is no room on the darkened path for you to make that turn. You have no choice but to go forward. We will guide you so that your feet hit every spot in the right direction. We will lead you right to the entrance of this beautiful, bright light. That is where you will find complete solitude, complete peace in your mind, body, and soul, and abundance of everything you want and everything you need. So Pisces, I do hope this helps you. Much love.